Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next retro review. And today I'm looking at from Transformers Cybertron from the Jungle Planet, Brimstone. And he is a Decepticon, and as usual, he comes with his Cyber Planet key. And this is in, again, the translucent green, like all the Cyber Planet keys for the Jungle Planet. And that silver with the chrome. And of course, his code was that one. If there is, like, somebody had recreated the site or done something that can use that codes, if you have ever come across it, please let me know. Like, it was cool how they did that because it was extra information on the character, things like that. So it was pretty neat. So it would have been nice if, like, they'd have done like a backup of the site for, when they do things like this, like do some kinds of backups. But it is what it is. So now let's take a look at Brimstone, and I will show the Cyber Planet key, what it does for him in a bit. So as you can see, he is a pterodactyl, and it is a rather funny pterodactyl. And why is that not straight? Ouch. Alright, so it's not my favorite figure, but it's not completely horrible. So you can see we got the red eyes there, the little black slit going down, give them like reptile style eyes. You can see he's got nose there. So nice detail work. Got purple for this head crest, kind of an orangish bronze right there, yellow here, which is also going to end up being his foot in robot mode. He does have an opening mouth, so there's that. You can see the wings are this translucent smoky plastic, and they are covered in dust, and I am so sorry about that. You can see his head hiding out there. And this wing, we got the Decepticon symbol right there. You can see where the key is going to plug in, and I'll show you what that does. So when we plug the key in, I'm going to get far enough away. Oops. Come on. There we go. It brings out these blades. And it's kind of weird. Like, I'd say it's more useful in this mode than his robot mode, and I'll show you why when we get to that. But then we just fold them in and they click back in. So here's the bottom side. You can see these don't necessarily plug in anywhere. They just kind of sit there, but you can also then adjust them. So when you want him standing up, like, you can even it out if you need to. So there is that. So yeah, articulation, you can move this head up and down. You can at this joint and this joint. The mouth opens and closes. The wings move up and down, and then of course you can move these pieces independent of the wings, and that's really about it. So yeah, so that's Brimstone in his pterodactyl mode. I mean, it's not the best, but I have seen worse. It's still a pretty decent figure. It's a cool character in the show, although he doesn't get much screen time in the cartoon, but it's alright. I mean, it's still a design that we hadn't seen before, and it was, really cool for its time, but rather limited. So let's get into robot mode. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to untab this leg right here, bring it up, then we're going to bring it all down like this, and we want to rotate it. Let's see. Yeah, we want to rotate it. No, I'm sorry. We want to rotate it this way. So we want to straighten this leg out. We're going to open up the mouth so we can bring down the foot and then close the mouth back up. Then we want to straighten this leg out, rotate it here, and bring that foot out. And then we just sort of want to angle the wings up. Want to rotate these arms however we wish. Close up the hands. So if we want, say, something like this. So same thing on this side. Rotate, rotate, sort of close up the hands, and of course trying to get something in really decent. He doesn't stand straight either. That's one other issue. And the last bit, pull up on the head. And there we have Brimstone in his robot mode. And it's okay. Like I said, it's not my favorite. But it's still a neat figure. He didn't have really a whole lot of screen time, like I said, in the cartoon. I think he was only in like 2 or 3 episodes when they were fully on Jungle Planet, and then I think he was in like the last 1 or 2 episodes, or definitely the final episode when the whole show was closing up, you know, showing all the planets that had been visited. So I think he was in a total of like 3, maybe 4 episodes, 5 tops, if I'm guessing. It's been a while since I've seen the show, so I cannot guarantee that. But yeah. So, and you know, it's another figure for the Cybertron line. Not the best, but not the worst. Let's take a look at his head, though. So here we have his head. You can see it's mostly yellow. Got some black, red for the eyes. And that same, like, bronzish color for his head crest. I think it's got a little bit of purple. Yeah, a little bit of purple, like, right along the top edge. So that's cool. You can see he's got sort of a monster-ish face. I know words good. You can see sort of these black vents on his chest, so that's kind of neat. See, the wings sort of make up the majority of his shoulders. See, the head is one leg, and then essentially what was his tail is his foot, and then this piece is his other leg. So yeah, articulation, the head can rotate. That's about it. Well, that's it, actually. The arm, you can move up this far with the wing, and if you want, you can rotate it and get him like that because of that ball joint. We'll bring that back down. And then we've got this elbow at a ball joint, so we can get a little over 90 on the elbow, and all different kinds here. The hands can move in that far, go that far. You can move these pieces here, and of course, if you want, open this fully up, and then just like that, you got open hands. Whoops. We do have waist rotation thanks to transformation. Legs, he can do a heck of a high kick, and same thing at the back, and full Van Damme. We do have thigh rotation both here and at the ball joint, and the knee under 90 on that one, and I think it's 90 on this one, so it's not bad. And of course, we can bring in that cyber key, plug it in, and boom. And there we have his weapon that the cyber key unlocks, which again is very odd, but it's alright. So not my favorite, but I am happy to have it in my Cybertron collection. He was on the show. That was my whole reason for getting him. You know, that was with the Transformers Cybertron show. Like, I wanted all the characters that appeared in the show that were available to purchase, and that's what I went for. So another reason I got him, it adds to my characters, my Decepticons for the Jungle Planet. So it's very, very nice to have that. Although the Takara release, I believe they were unaffiliated. Like, if I remember correctly, they did not have a Decepticon symbol, because the Jungle Planet were not separated into Autobots and Decepticons. They were just, it was like some type of hierarchy. So they were truly unaffiliated until Megatron showed up or sent someone. Yeah, it's a very good show. but I believe that the Takara or the Japan release of the show, has more to it. The English one is not bad, but if you can get a hold of the Japanese version of the show, definitely do, because I've only seen little bits and pieces here, and what I've seen, it looks like there's more to it, which isn't surprising. Back then they cut out a lot for the American cartoons when they were imported from Japan, so there is that bummer. But that's Brimstone. It's an okay figure. Articulation isn't horrible. Transformation is kind of blah. There's really nothing to the transformation. His cyber key gimmick is kind of pointless to, I think. Like, he's gonna stab you with his shoulder blades? Okay. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. But though I can say it is at least, more to your army for Jungle Planet. So if you're looking for them, this one might be one of the easier ones to find. I honestly don't think that this is going to be one that's going to be hard to find at a very, very expensive price. I think this one might be one that's going to be at a decent price, whether opened or boxed. I know a lot of times when you're buying them on eBay, you are going to be missing the Cyber Planet key. But really, like, you don't actually need it. I mean, all you got to do is... Okay, we need some extra light. All you got to do is, like, something small right in there to press that, and that's all it takes. So, yeah. So the cyber keys are not, like, required, but it's nice to have them because it's sort of a part of the figure in a way. It represents their planet, the powers that they received from being on that planet, some type of thing like that. So, not too bad of a figure. Recommend it if you're looking to build your Cybertron 2005 Cybertron collection. So, that is my take on Transformers Cybertron Brimstone. I hope you got some good information out of this, and I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later.